Now it's time for comment. So I will invite group 2 come on the stage and give us comment. Let's welcome group 2.
Hello, I'm Chen Yu. About the filler work. 间加 self-repair one time, repetition one time, and 7 times. So 2 times. 亚柔 self-repair 3 times, repetition 3 times, and 1 time. 原佑 and 2 times. 信宜 1 time, self-repair 1 time. 美宜 self-repair 2 times, repetition 1 time and 2 times. 曼玲 okay 1 time, repetition 1 time and 1 time. Next I'll talk about Xingyi on page 57. This word, the correct pronunciation is indirect, but she say direct, indirect. Then next, direct, she say direct. And on page 67. Here, direct, she say direct. Next, I'll give the floor to me.
Hello, I'm Ling. I have 2 points to share. First, I think the PowerPoint design is too dark that we can see clearly, and so we turn off the light. Yeah. And Jianjia, he had a good opening, but too much posture like this. The one word on scenario 2. The word positively, he pronounced positively, but I forget which page. It is all my comments. I will give the floor to Hong.
Hi everyone, I'm Hong Yun. I have 2 things to share. First, I think this presentation is well prepared and easy to understand. Second, I like Xing's pronunciation and how you present Thai low context culture. Next, I will give the floor to Zhou Tong.
Hello, I'm Liang from Group 2. All I have 2 things to say. First one is Ling. I think she is very confident and speaks stably and smoothly. Next is Xingyi. I think Xingyi speaking is very fluently, and maybe you can do more eye contact next time. Then I'll give the floor to Yanzhen.
First, Jianjia, I find total 3 filler words. 2 self-repairs, 1 silent pause. Manling filler words, I find 1 filler words. Self-repair 1 times. Yuan, I didn't find the filler words. Yaro, I find 7 filler words. 5 self-repair 5 times. 1 time silent pause. 1 times hesitation. May part I find 6 filler words. 1 time self-repair, 2 times silent pause, 1 times vocalized pause, 1 times hesitation. She part I find six total filler words. 1 times so 1 times, 2 times, self-repair 1 times, vocalized pause 2 times. Then I want to give them some comments. First, group 7 and 1 is great. They have a lot of eye contact with the audience, and the voice and are loud enough audience can hear them clearly. Second, the opening of Jianjia was very good, provide a good beginning for the report. Third, Manning part is great, but in the PPT design parts, it is recommended to use other colors to explain the color of the word, so that the audience can see it more clearly. Next, Yaro listening practice part. The color of the suggest answer in the listening practice part can be changed so that the audience can see it more clearly. Then your part is great. His posture with the microphone has been correct. And finally, Xingyi part, high and low context culture is very good. Her explanation makes me understand that. That's all. Thank you. I'll give the floor back to group 1.
Thanks for group 2. And let's welcome group 3. Hi everyone, we are group 3. I'm Wen-Shen. For me, first of all, I think this time their PowerPoint is very excellent and awesome. Secondly, I really like Jianjia and Yuanyou scenario parts is very great and smoothly. Then I like Manling and Yalo vocabulary parts and listening parts. This word makes me impressive and really useful. Next, I think Mei activity part and Xingyi high and low contact culture part is so incredible. The reason why I love the high and low contact culture part is the One Direction is one of my favorite bands in the music industry. In the end, they handled this presentation so perfectly. All of them have the eye contact with the audience. They did a phenomenal job, so give them a plus. I'll give a floor to Tsai, please.
Hi, I'm Chao Ting. All of Group 1 has great eye contact. They look confident when they present each part. They use a lot of details to support the content. It can let the audience understand clearly. That's all my comment. I will give the floor to Yi.
Hello, I'm Yi. I think their presentation is well organized and fluent. You can tell that they put lots of effort into the presentation. They all did a great job. And I'll give the floor to Dai Wei.
Hello, I'm Dai Wei. First of all, I like their PPT design. It's very colorful and well organized. And secondly, I like Xing's part a lot because I love her to choose music to be your perspective, and that's very interesting. Yes, I like that. Thank you. And I'll give the floor back to group 1.
Okay, thank you for group 3. Let's welcome group 4.
Jun Tang is absent.
Yes.
Hello everyone, we are group 4. I'm Huan Jing. Today I have 3 points I want to share. The first one is their PowerPoint is very cute and let us want to see more. And the second one is in the listening part, Yellow add word to explain. It's very great. And the last one is I love Xing's high and low context culture part. She used the song to compare East and West. It's an interesting culture topic, and she explained very carefully. Next, I will give the floor to Liu Xing.
My name is Lucy. First, I love your PowerPoint design. It's adorable. Next, everyone's voice is loud and clear, and using sounds to express high and low context very spatial and well explained. That's all my comments. I will give the floor to Guanzhen.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Guanzhen. First of all, I think Group 1 really did a great job. The PowerPoint design is clearly and easy to remember. Yeah. Then second is I love the East part. Your voice is really beautiful. it's really beautiful. I love I think you're very confident. And last, I think the topic of the high and low context culture is very interesting. This is all my comments. I'll give the floor to each one.
Hi, I'm Ethan. I think they all have speak very smoothly and confident. And I think their PPT design is very clear and professional. Thank you. I will give the floor to Group 1. Okay, thank you for Group 4. Now let's welcome Group 5.
Hello, we are Group 5. And hello, we are Group 5. I'm Peng. I have one thing to share. Jalen used a survey question to introduce their topic. It is a good way to get to the point. And Group 1 did a good job. I'll give the floor to Peng.
No, I'll do that.
Hi everyone, I'm Ling. I think you have done a great job. The sound is very loud and the content is very clear. Good job. I will give the floor to Amy.
Hello, I'm Eating. I have two comments. First of all, I think Group 1 did a perfect job, and everyone is well prepared and not nervous at all. And second, I like Jianjia's opening. He gave us a question first, so let us know what they are going to talk about. This is all my comments. I'll give the floor to Peggy.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Today, I'm going to give my comments individually again. First of all, I think Zhenjia has a very good warming up using the questions. Give us a heads up of the topic. Also, Ling, you always, I think your part is always good. You're always well prepared of the child that you're in charge of. Yalo, good as always, but you're nervous. Just be confident because your contents are always good. It's really good. Mei, I love your beautiful voice and your pronunciation. Yes, and Yuan Yao, just as always too. Your voice is so loud that the microphone isn't working. You can use your voice without microphone. That is your what's that advantage. Now let's move on to Xin Yi. I think high and low context culture part is a very refreshed topic. You use the communication like the songs, but I did some research online that UK is considered a mixed culture. It can be high or it can be low, especially in the communication part. British communication culture can be confusing because they can be direct or vague depending on the context. And it's fair to say that they tend to be direct when communicating information that is not likely to affect or people, but they can be indirect when they are communicating something that might upset someone. So I'm not sure about that part. Is that because last semester someone did UK, but it was it's considered high context culture, so yes, it is confusing sometimes. But you're not. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just giving you information. And for Chen Yu said that indirect and direct, it is British way of saying the word, so I think it's fine. And that was all. I think you did a great job, but the PowerPoint is in a light color, so it is not very obvious when you turn the lights on. So that's why I told Ginger to turn off the lights. That was all my comments. I will give the floor back to group 1.
Okay, thanks for group 5. And now it's group 6. Let's welcome group 6.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are group 6. My name is Ling. I only have one comment for this group. I think all of the group members present well. However, it was a pity that most members back off eye contact. I think it is the parts that need to be improved next time. Yeah, and I will give the floor to Xiaolin.
I'm Liang from Group 6. I think Group 1 did a great job on their contents and PowerPoint design. I like seeing this part, high and low context culture, because I think it is a new aspect to talk about this topic. So you can catch my attention to listen to you. So that's my comments. I'll give the floor to Jiayun.
Hi, I'm Tsai. High and low context culture is impressive. It uses two types of music video to present high and low content culture. It's a new concept to demonstrate this part. That's special and awesome. I give the floor to Ling.
Hello everyone, I'm Ling. First of all, I want to say that Group 1 did a very great job this time and deliver a really clear and easy to understand the context and concept that you want to perform. Also, the high and low context culture is very impressive because it's a really new aspect to see the difference in high and low context culture. I'll give the floor to Jingshen.
Hi everyone, I'm Jingshen. I have only one comment to talk about, and it's about the high and low context part. I think the two music video create a relaxing and interesting atmosphere for the whole process of the presentation. And I think the analyzing of the lyrics part remind me of the last semester, the lesson that we have learned. Also, we also investigate and find the lyrics in the lessons, and it makes me think about it. And that's all my comment. I'll give the floor back to Jay.
Thanks, group 6. And now let's welcome group 7.
Hi, we are Group 7. I'm Jali. Today I have the 2 points to share. First, I like the opening part with the Zhengda to pronounce it very good. Second, I like the Manning part. It is very confident and the give more eye contact with everyone. It is all my feedback and I give the floor to Rich.
I have 2 comments to share. I like their PPT design. It is so cute. Also, I like the high and low content culture part. It is great to analyze this music. That's all. I will give the floor to each.
Hi, I'm Yiqing. I only have 1 point to share. I like Xingyi's part. She used pop music cultures as an example of high and low context culture, which is creative. Thank you, and I'll give the floor to Xingyi.
Hello, I'm Xingyu. I have 2 points I want to share. First of all, I think they did a great job and also very confident. Then I like Xingyi high and low context culture part. The topic is really interesting. The speech is clear to understand and smoothly. That's all my comment. I give the floor to Qingxin.
Hello, I'm Qingxin and I have 4 points to share. First, I think all the members of Group 1, their voice are loud enough. And second, you all talk smoothly, but just sometimes will hesitate. And third, I think the topic Xingyi choose for high and low context culture is interesting because I seldom see someone choose music for the topic. And the final one is I like May's accent. I think it's cute. This is all my sharing and I give the floor to Group 1.
Okay, thanks for all the groups for giving us comments. And please give us a little 1 minute to discuss who will be our best commentator for today. So our best commentators for today will be Yan Zhen, Wen Sheng, Pei Yu, Huan Jin, and Dai Wei. And the main reason why we choose them as our best commentators for today is because they provide enough details and examples, they can provide us some kind of very precisely way or things that we can improve, and also giving us some compliment. So I would say they will be our best commentator for today. And once again will be Yan Zhen, Wen Sheng, Pei Yu, Huan Jin, and Dai Wei. Please come onto the stage.
To ask them to say something nice about your presentation.
And I feel so honored and appreciate. Thank you for choosing me to be one of the best commentators. Okay, I'll give a floor to Yan Zhen. Thank you.
One of the best commentators.
Best commentators. Then I will give the floor to Dai Wei.
Just want to express thanks for choosing me to be one of the best commentators, and you guys are the best. Yeah. I'll give the floor to Pei.
Hello, I'm Pei Yu. Thank you for choosing me as one of the best commentators. I really appreciate it. Thank you for letting me. Now I will give a floor to Huan Jing.
Hello everyone, I'm Huan Jin. I want to thank Group 1 to choose me as one of best commentators. Thank you. You did very well today.
Okay, thanks. And have a seat. It's time for feedback. And we will start it from Yaro, Yuan You, from Yuan Yu. So I will give the floor to Yuan Yu.
Okay, hello everyone, I'm Ling Yu. So here I'm going to talk about my feedback. First of all, I need to thanks to all of my teammates. They have a well prepared and they did a really good job. Especially in the group meeting, we all have a high participant. And next, I need to thanks to all of the audience spending time to listen to our presentation. And last, I need to thanks to Dr. Liang giving us this kind of opportunity to stand on the stage. Although I'm still not a good speaker, but in the future, I'll keep on practice and improve my speaking skills. Maybe I wish in future I could be a good speaker on the stage. I'll give the floor to Yaro.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yaro. I'm going to share my feedback with you. First of all, I want to thank all of audience to come here and listen to our presentation. And I want to thank to my all teammates. They are really helpful and give me a lot of advice on listening practice. Next, I want to thank you, Dr. Liang, for giving me this unique opportunity to stand here to practice my speaking skill. And that's all my feedback. I will give the floor to Xi.
Thanks, Yaro. I'm Xi. I divided my feedback into 3 sections. First of all, I want to thanks to my teammates. They give me a lot of advice and also a good discussion. Especially Ling helped me a lot. I really appreciate it.
Slow down, please.
Okay. Secondly, I want to thank to the audiences. Thanks for your comments. Finally, I want to thank to Dr. Liang to give me this opportunity to on the stage. I will give her to Mei.
Hello everyone, I'm Mei. First of all, I want to thank you for my teammates for having such a amazing job and teamwork. And second, I want to thank the audience for paying attention to our presentation and giving us good comments. And lastly, I want to thank you, Dr. Liang, for giving us the opportunity for our presentation and our speech. Now I will give the floor to Ling.
Good afternoon again, I'm Ling. Now I will divide my feedback to 3 sections. First of all, I want to thank everyone in this room. You patiently listened to our presentation and gave us sincere comments. Next, I want to thank the person who gave me the opportunity to stand here and practice my speaking skill. Thank you, Dr. Liang. And last and most importantly, thanks to all of my teammates because you give me many ideas and feedback when we are discussing. And that's all my feedback. I'll give it for Jia.
Okay, feedback. My feedback I divided into 3 sections. I will start it with my teammates. I want to thank Len put in lots of efforts during preparation process since the beginning of April. And next, I want to thank for our audience today for giving us lots of comments and response to the questions that we provide in the preparation exercise. However, I want to say about a PPT design. I could be wrong, but I would say this is not, there's no certain answer to answer this question about what kind of PowerPoint design is perfect or not. Because I think the answer can be very considerable from people to people. So for PowerPoint design, I think we should not judge on this part. You can say it's not dark, it's not light, but I think to judge lots of details on it, I think we don't have to do that. Because we should put more focuses on the information, on the context we provide in the PowerPoint. It's not about the design, it's about the context. And the last part, I want to thank for Dr. Liang. it recalling my mom memories is when I was a 5-year program student in my 4 year of the 5-year program. She told me about the vocabulary and reading, and when I was in the last year of my 5-year program, she told me about the public speaking skills. She helped me to equip with enough capacity about how to do a filler words analysis, how to do a self-repair practice, how to know the systems. And next is now in a 2-year program. I learned a lot in this class because I learned a lot also from my classmates. So in general, if I have to define the word of lucky, I would say to be a student in this class is the word of lucky of me. So I would say I'm so lucky. I'm a very lucky person to have in this class of Dr. Liang. And that's all of my feedback for this presentation. And it's end of our presentation also. Thanks.
That was a very good presentation, except for a few minor and some major mistakes. Please go to page 21. Is this 21?
21.
Yes. And it's not 21.
Oh. 22.
31.
31.
Could you read the question? Question 1 for the preposition exercise. This is taken from the scenario. I couldn't locate the page number, but it is the same. Could you read this one together? Number 1.
You seem to have included all of the information related to the 2014 GRI Convention.
What's wrong with this part? This one happens in the scenario. Anything wrong with this one? It's not about the grammar, about the sentence, but the content. A very serious one. You need to update. Remember, the book was published in 2015. Therefore, the year must be earlier than 2015. And what year is now? 2023. Then you need to update the year because that was almost 10 years ago. That's too old. You need to update it and go to your scenario. Tom and Nina. Is your English name Nina?
No.
No, it's on textbook.
You want it?
Yeah, and the dialogue part, we using the textbook names Tom and Nina. We cannot use in our.
You can, of course.
We can. Well,
yes.
Okay.
You can adapt it. Especially the Nina, the gender is a female. And
maybe Nina looks like me.
But next time, feel flexible to update the year, the role of the gender.
Okay, got it.
And go to page, is it page 10?
10.
Vocabulary. Could you read this word, the definition of this word? Oh, yeah, you correct the year. That's good.
An arrangement between countries covering particular matters, especially one for that of treaty.
There are many definitions for this word, convention. Could you go to Yahoo Dictionary? But this is not the one for our context. That's one of the definitions, but not in this scenario. Is convention a new word to you? Did you enlarge the font? How come there is no Chinese definition? This first one that appears? What is it? What's the title of this course? 会议英文与演练的 it must be 会议 it cannot be 公约 it doesn't make sense. Let's go back to 你们为什么挑公约 Who was in charge of this part?
Me.
Manling. She did a great job. She taught most in this group. She talked almost about 10 minutes. Could you tell us why you chose 公约 instead of 会议? Any rationale?
What?
Any particular reason why you chose 公约 over 会议?
No. I had a misunderstanding. Yeah.
Did you look this word up?
Yeah, I look
Where?
right here.
Here?
Yeah.
And you didn't like 会议?
But I looking in the English one.
What is mice? This course in English, we call this mice, M-I-C-E. What does M stand for? I?
Incentive.
Incentive travels. C?
Conference.
Convention! 就在我们的课程名称里面 Could you Google mice? You need to Google. Not Yahoo. M-I-C-E 都是大写。不是 mouse 的复数 ，mice。幽默。
Mice in tourism.
What MICE stands for? Stands for.
Good. Go there. And conferences meaning conventions. They are the same. So it has to be 会议, not 公约, not it has nothing to do with treaties or agreement, but a meeting, a form of a meeting. Okay. Good. Page 53. 53? Are we on 53? Whose turn was it? 信怡, right? 美仪. Okay. Could you read this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Trading. The word after trading.
Trading experiences.
Once again.
Trading experiences.
Good. You missed the S just now. Page 50. She read it correctly. During her presentation, she did it orally correct, but it's missing here. What's missing? Maybe could you self-repair? Your oral presentation was correct, but one word was missing here. The first sentence.
For immediate use.
The information. The sentence.
Information is ready to be published.
Bingo. So what's missing here?
Be published.
Very good. To be published.
Yes.
ED. She read it correctly, but the B was missing and the ED was missing. Okay. Could you repeat this sentence again?
The information is ready to be published and can be used by journalists as soon as they receive.
Good. Excellent. 63. Page 63. This is a very good way to present the high and low context culture using a pop culture. Pop songs, everyone, in your age. It's a very popular one. But there's a mistake. That's, who knows, we might N or ants? Why? Is it plural because of we? Because of might. It's an auxiliary. You need to use the verb tense in its original form. We might end up doing well. Very good. Excellent. Other than, page 35. I think it was Yaro's part. Next time, if you want to present the vocabulary in the listening, present it first. First things first. The way she presented belongs to a very high context culture. I save the best till the end. 把最好的留到最后。你一开始就要先讲 vocabulary， 为什么？这样他才能听得懂啊。你不是要他们做 listening 吗？那你就先讲，不要把好东西留到最后。这是很 high context cultural way of thinking and doing and writing. Page 35. Yellow? 35? 35. 啊？这是你的 35吗？
我们刚把那个网站
往上移到前面了。
好，那你们的 discussion 你是什么 questions？ 雅柔的部分还有什么？
这个。
就 listening practice 跟 inside story。
Go back to your first part, listening. And answer the. How many questions do we have? Three. Then it's plural. Pay attention to the minute details, please. ED, S, ING, everything. The minute details matter a lot, especially the final particles. 因为我们中文完全没有 S, E, D, ING， 你们就会直接跳过。But they matter a lot. Okay? Any other questions? If not, let's give them big hands again. Excellent. Wonderful. I'll see you next week. Thank you for coming. Thank you.